What is going on, folks? It is Friday morning. It is actually Good Friday, March 29th, just a few days before Easter. And this is the first time I am recording and I'm about to go train since last Saturday. Before I head out to ride the bike, I'll show you some of what happened last week, but essentially I got sick and I have not trained in almost 7 days. But I'm doing better now, much better, I would say, not 100%, but much better. And in 1 week from today, it will be Ironman 70.3 Oceanside, which I will be headed down to take part in a relay. It'll be the first time I've ever done a relay. I am doing the bike leg portion. Buddy Eric is doing the swim, and Sujen, you've seen her a bunch in the videos, she is doing the run. And there are so many things planned, from meeting up with Varlo and Synergy and Rudy Project, just a bunch of stuff's going on, from swims to rides. Danielle Lewis and I are gonna connect. We're gonna do some videos, and I am looking forward to all of that. But before that, I got a couple boxes I'm gonna open real quick because I'm gonna take the gear with me to test out on my workouts today. Then I'll be headed out for a 9-mile run with Sujen. She is getting in her last big run before next week's race. And I'm gonna hop on the gravel bike because tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, it is supposed to rain a ton here, so I'll be on the bike trainer training on my tri-bike all weekend. And that's not really that fun, so I wanna get outdoors as much as I can before the storm moves in. Well, the first box is from Path Project. They did a collaboration with Kofuzi. If you don't know who that is, I'd be really surprised if you were watching my channel. Kofuzi is a runner, and he has a really cool hat that says non-elite, which I love because that is exactly who I am. So we're gonna pop this open. There's also be a tank top in here. And then the second box is from Rudy Project. Gotta say shout out to Mike and Rudy. Thank you so much. Can't wait to pop these open. There's a new pair of glasses in here, which match my OC Endurance Varlo kit, as well as the new Team Varlo kit. Look at that, non-elite Kofuzi Path Project. I love that it is a Velcro back. That is one of my favorite running hat styles. On the bottom, all the majors are listed on there. You got New York, Tokyo, Boston, London, Berlin. They're all on the bottom there. So off with this one for today and on with this one. Size it up here real quick. Perfect. I love wearing my hat backwards, but there we go. Non-elite. I love it. That is exactly, says it all. Non-elite, 100% me. One more piece in here, and that should be the jersey. This is their Andes tank top. It is super breathable, light gray, great for summer, which hopefully is just around the corner. Next box, Rudy Project. Oh, and a Rudy Project hat. Oh, look at that. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Rudy. These are the new, I'm gonna butcher this name. It's either Kelion, somebody correct me, but one of their newer pair of glasses. I love the Spin Shield glasses, and that's what I wear. The Spin Shield Air is what I ride and run in most of the time when racing. And this is a newer glass than that, still a bigger full frame lens. This is the Crystal Ash Multi-Laser Green. Kind of has a green tint to the lens, clear tinted black frame. I'll definitely be sporting these. Oh, I like this. Look at that. Like the way it fits. I am always super picky about glasses because I feel like I have a narrower, long face. So a lot of times these wrapped glasses feel like they sit way off of my face on the sides. But this, I think they look pretty good. I'm definitely gonna test these out on the bike today because when I start my run, it's gonna be dark, but when I start the ride, it should be sunny. But now, while I get all my stuff in the truck and get out to my run, you guys can check out how the beginning of last week started when I attempted to make this video. What is going on, folks? It is Saturday morning. It's like 7:20 now. Been up for about 3 hours. Woke up around 4:30. I've actually watched a full movie, which is rare, from bed. We just watched Roadhouse. Pretty good, not too bad actually. But now I am about to hop in the shower just to heat the body up. I felt like I was getting a little sick yesterday, possibly. Felt like my throat was a little itchy, like I was sneezing, and it was like, oh man, I hope I'm not getting sick. Well, this morning my throat is sore, and I was very swollen. I wasn't congested, but like my sinuses were swollen. They're starting to feel a little bit better. I had a cup of coffee, about to have a second, about to take a warm little shower here. Then I'm gonna hop on the bike. This weekend, we are taking a little road trip. My daughter and my wife, my youngest daughter and wife, are in Las Vegas. There is a big soccer tournament, but my oldest daughter and I did not go because one of my cousins is getting married in Palm Springs. So we are taking a road trip out to Palm Springs for the wedding, spending the night at a hotel there with a bunch of family, and then coming back tomorrow. So this is less of a tips video, more of a life weekend vlog. Well, I'm feeling a little bit better after taking that shower. Now I'm gonna jump on the bike, just do an easy ride, not gonna overexert myself, and then maybe do an easy run off the bike. I was gonna start filming yesterday, and then things just kind of went off the rails, unfortunately. Right as my youngest and wife were headed off to Vegas, I walked by the bar fridge, which you might have noticed in the beginning of the video. The refrigerator was pulled out. There was a little heater in the corner. I walked by the fridge and there was water coming out from underneath it. That fridge should not have water, but there is a water valve below which feeds my coffee maker. Well, unfortunately, that line got a pinhole in it for some reason and started spraying at some point in the last couple of days. So I had to pull all of that out, turn the water off. I have not gotten to repair that yet. That'll have to happen next week. Then that afternoon, I had to be responsible for my oldest, all the pickups, things like that, because my wife was gone. Maple, I had dropped off at the groomer at lunch. She was supposed to be done by 4 o'clock. Well, they had never called. Went to get my daughter from school. She had vocals at 4:30, so ended up having to run her there. The dog wasn't ready. So on the other side of town, the dog was gonna be ready at 5, so I had to run back over to get her. I needed to get a tie. Then I needed to get back, and after school, my daughter's phone, the LCD had started to pop off. The battery was swelling. So took that to drop that off at a little shop by the mall. Picked up my tie, picked up my daughter from dance and vocal. She had a community dance for 6th graders going into junior high. Took her there, came home. And at that point throughout the day, I knew I was starting to feel bad. I was sneezing, so didn't really accomplish too much last night. Didn't get my second workout in of the day, which I had hoped to hop on the bike for a little while. So needless to say, crap hit the fan, and I did not get any recording done. That was pretty long-winded. So I'm gonna stop talking and stop putting off this training session this morning and get to work. All right, workout is done, very much modified. Bike should have been 3 hours today. I cut that down to 1 hour, just felt tired, achy, legs feel heavy. Hopped off and I should have had a 5-mile run, but modified that down to just 20 minutes and ran that pretty easy, basically 8, not very hard. That probably should have been in the low 7, high 6s. I'm not even sure what the workout said, but I just felt like I have a long run tomorrow, a hard workout tomorrow, 13 miles. It will be out in Palm Springs after the wedding, which hopefully doesn't go too late. I will not be staying out late. We will see. I wanted to feel good for this evening, not crash and feel like crap before the wedding starts. So just modified it. Gonna take it easy. Now I have got to get the dog to boarding. She's gonna spend the night at the local pet hotel, and I've got some chores to do. Got to get everything packed up and then get on the road in just a little over 3 hours. Ready to go? Ready to go play? Ready to go play with all the dogs? Go. Well, the dog is dropped off, just had some breakfast, need to do a little food prep. Actually just gonna freeze this chicken. Got a bunch of chicken on sale, so we'll bag it all up, freeze it, so then we can just pull it out whenever we need it. Emmeline is about to hop in the shower. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm gonna hop in the shower. It is 11 o'clock. We got 2 hours till we leave. Washington, because we were there. Well, we barely made it. Emmeline forgot her purse, so we had to stop and grab a purse. And it is windy and trying to rain, but we are here, we are dressed, good to go.
I'm not afraid of losing what I've found. If all the fallen pieces hit the ground, I see it in your eyes, my lover and my bride. Our love's a steady tide. A story speaks and silences my doubt. The wind may blow, but he's built this house. Your voice so soft and strong.
All right, well, it is still quite dark outside. There's a little bit of light coming up, so I don't need a headlamp, but I forgot to say, it is Good Friday. I did say that, but I have the day off from work today, which is awesome. My company gives Good Friday off, so I can get in some nice, good workouts and get ready before the weekend. All right, well, I am done with the run. That was 8 miles, nice and easy, felt good to be back running. Didn't have any issues other than when I would stop at a stoplight, then I'd start coughing, but on the run, felt pretty good overall. Now I'm hopping on the gravel bike, gonna go out for at least an hour, maybe longer. You don't like taking me to Costco? Why?
Well, you walk all the aisles and you buy all this stuff we don't need. It's like you and a kid in Toys R Us, man. I'll get the rest. You can be close.
Hey, how are you?
Evelyn Elmore, come on up. For participation, they have a little something for you here. Indicating there's a little something for you. Cameron Picasso. Aiden Franco.
All right, well, back from school awards, got the bike all cleaned up, and now the girls are already off to dance class, and I'm gonna be firing up the grill to make some burgers for us this evening. But update on the whole coffee, fridge, water saga that I showed at the beginning of this video from last week. I finally, after starting to feel a little better, got the plumbing fixed. The coffee maker is actually plumbed in. That was one of the things I wanted when I moved into this house and remodeled it all, was to have a plumbed coffee maker so it always had water. Well, That line is what had snapped in the fridge. When they had installed it, the fridge was actually putting pressure on the plastic line and it snapped. Well, I have fixed that, so the line does not touch the fridge down below anymore and should not snap in the future. But a couple weeks before that, the coffee maker actually started leaking water. The seals in the compartment that held the water had gone out. The water here is pretty hard. It has been more than 5 years. So I ordered a new coffee maker. So when I plumbed it back in, I've got the newer model of the Keurig coffee maker all plumbed in. It's actually smaller, which is pretty awesome. 12 ounces, which is awesome. And everything is put back together. The floor, it's a little bit of water damage, unfortunately, but luckily it is hidden underneath the fridge. I am about to hop on a Zwift ride with the OC Endurance crew, see how many people show up with all the rain. We're gonna do a 90-minute session, keep everybody together, but throw in some intervals in there and hopefully some conversation. All right, wow. This whole gravel bike stuff, there's a reason I got rid of my mountain bike when I did. I haven't had so many scratches on my body since doing obstacle course racing. Legs are scratched, knees have scabs. Got one here yesterday trying to jump a water crossing. So this gravel bike stuff is rough. I have to be careful because Tony is gonna get mad at me if I end up getting hurt on the gravel bike while I am still trying to train and PR at Morro Bay. But that was a good ride, 90 minutes, 30 miles is what I rode. I averaged 19.8 miles per hour. It was a hilly course, 240 watt average, so good ride. Now my daughter is, it is raining really, really hard. But my daughter would like to go to the library, and I mean, when your daughter requests to go to the library on a Saturday, it's hard to say no because she would like a new book. So I'm gonna clean up, grab a bite to eat, and then we're gonna run over and hit the library. Back from the library, and one of the great things about rainy weekend days is Christina ends up getting in cooking mode. And with it being Easter, we are hosting Easter on Sunday. She is big time cooking.
Always find joy in the smallest of things. That is what we found in you. You are joy. Never give up when the going gets rough. Hope is everything you need. You are hope. You are hope. And don't forget you're not alone. The Holy Spirit wants to guide you on. journey, child, will never end.